What's up, guys? I'll be watching or I'll be reacting to 5 times WWE predicted the future. So let's get to it.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the video. And today we have 5 times WWE predicted the future. Coming in as number 5, we have the Authority. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon started dating way back in the early 2000s. They have really come a long way since first dating. Triple H and Stephanie practically run the daily operations of the WWE and NXT currently. At Armageddon in 1999, Triple H and Vince McMahon built up a very intense feud. Over many weeks of hating one another, they decided to settle it in a no-holds-barred match. Towards the end of the match, Triple H was laying down in the corner turnbuckle. Vince McMahon insisted on his daughter grabbing a sledgehammer and assaulting Hunter before winning the match. Instead, she backstabbed her own father, costing the
What?
match. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon then became the most dominant couple in the WWE. They even referred to themselves as the McMahon-Helmsley era. This was a prediction of the Authority that would happen just 15 years later. Daniel Bryan had defeated John Cena at SummerSlam in 2013. After winning the match, the Money in the Bank holder, Randy Orton, would make his way down to the ring. Bryan would turn around to a pedigree that would lead to a heel turn.
Damn.
The Authority would stick around for nearly 3 full years doing what they said was best for business. And they would finally disappear after Roman Reigns defeated Triple H at WrestleMania 32. Number 4, Stephanie and Shane running WWE. In 2001, WWE had purchased WCW. It was a moment that truly shocked the world. WWE wanted to make a crazy storyline out of this, which would lead to Shane McMahon stating that he had written his name for the papers. Shane McMahon was the owner of WCW. Even though the storyline was poorly executed, fans at the time were ecstatic for what was to come. Fast forward to Survivor Series in 2001, and it was Team WCW led by Stephanie and Shane McMahon versus Team WWE, which was led by Vince McMahon. Winner takes all. Although Shane and Stephanie were unable to win the match, it was a foreshadow of what was to come 15 years later. Earlier this year, WWE had brought back the long-awaited return of the brand split. Shane and Stephanie were both
Yay.
given the commissioner roles
Raw
of
and
each respective
SmackDown.
brand. So yes, them trying to take over in 2001 happened in 2016. Number 3, Roddy Piper's death. Roddy Piper is one of the greats of all time. He
Damn.
single-handedly revolutionized how wrestlers should portray the role of being a heel. Unfortunately, he was never able to capture the WWE Championship in his long career. Needless to say, we will always remember him as a legend and Hall of Famer.
Yes,
It
yes,
may have been
yes.
a huge surprise and shocker
I
when the
remember
legend
that.
passed away. Many people were devastated and upset with the news that broke out. We had lost a true legend. It may have been a shocker to us, but it was no shocker to Roddy Piper himself. He predicted his death 12 years before it actually happened. In an interview with HBO, Piper discussed all the drugs he was taking while wrestling, from steroids to painkillers. Piper then added how cocaine was in the mix, as well as alcohol. Piper then ended the interview with talking about his pension plan that he receives once he reaches 65 years old. He states, "I'm not making it past 65. Let's state the facts." Well, that's a
Damn.
lot to take in at once. But Piper was completely correct because he had passed away at the age of 61 and was unable to make it past 65. Rest in peace, Piper. You are
Rest
truly
in peace,
one of the
Roddy
greats, and we
Piper.
will never
Rest in
forget
peace,
you.
man.
Number 2, the Ultimate Warrior's death. Roddy Piper was not the only wrestler to predict his
Oh,
own death
crap.
ahead of time. The Ultimate Warrior was another guy who knew his time was coming, and he even let people know it on the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania 30. Ultimate Warrior said in his promo, "No WWE talent becomes a legend on their own. Every man's heart one day beats its final beat. His lungs breathe a final breath. And if what that man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the body of others and makes them bleed deeper and something larger than life, then his essence, his spirit, will be immortalized by the storytellers, by the loyalty, by the memory of those who honor him and make the running the man did live forever. You are the legend makers of the Ultimate Warrior. I am the Ultimate Warrior. You are the Ultimate Warrior fans, and the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever." That entire
Forever.
promo sounded like a eulogy, and you could tell he was kind of saying how he's going to pass soon. Warrior looked very off that day, and that promo might have actually foreshadowed his future. He repeatedly mentioned many metaphors about death. Whether it was a coincidence or not, Warrior passed just one day after this promo. Rest in peace to you as well, Warrior. And number 1, we have WWE predicting the tragic event that happened September 11th in
Oh,
2001 in
shoot.
New York. This is probably the most creepy and most coincidental thing on this list, but it's too crazy to not look at. Hakeem the African Dream and Big Bossman were part of a tag team known as the Twin Towers. Howard Finkel says in a promo how the Mega Powers wanted to demolish the Twin Towers, which was a reference to the tag team. Hogan then said that the Mega Powers were going to tear down the Twin Towers. Finally, to end the segment, Macho Man Randy Savage said that the Twin Towers were going to crumble down. Obviously, this is all
What the
coincidence,
hell?
but it is still really weird and unbelievable how everything seems like it could line up and be connected. I don't see any of this lining up actually, but it's still really odd to
Nope.
see. As always, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter at WWE Plana. If you want 10% off your next Slam Crate from Loot Crate, use the discount code WWE Plana. Also, check out my other channel, Official Life Facts.
Okay. That's my reaction to 5 times WWE predicted the future. And I'll see you all in the next video.